Whether you are on an adventure or at the downtown cafe, your answers are no more than a sniff away. Dog Training 360's purpose is simple: to teach you why dogs do what they do, as well as the action steps you need to take to have better communication, connection, consistency, and conceivability with your dog. So I've been, have some really kind of deep thoughts and really thinking about what people do for their pets for the holidays, and we've been having some fun with the stories of the elf on the shelf, and Jessica's having a great time with Zuri and the reindeer stuff, and I think that we forget that how strange it is, like what this holiday really is to our dogs, and they don't really know what's going on, and we're doing all this weird stuff and schedule changes and then we think about, all the gifts that we have to give and the parties that we have to go to. And I feel like all of a sudden our dogs become like second fiddle. And I say that because I've had, I don't know, probably 12 to 15 people contact me for training. And then they're like, well, let's start in January. And to me, like, well, you're calling and you need help right now, like commit to it right now. But the holidays really get in the way, and our dogs become second fiddle to everything else. And I think it's a little unfortunate to think that way, because you reach out for help and you need the help, but it's the time that, you can't even squeeze in an hour, just even to meet, to do a consultation so that I can
see what's going on,
get things moving forward for January, and I think that happens a lot just in general with all the dogs, that they kind of come second fiddle when these big holidays set in. And whether you have a well-behaved dog or not, I think that we forget to commit some, even if it's just some time, to just be in the moment with them and just be. Because I just, for me, I've put more of an effort into this holiday with the dogs, because I feel like, gosh, I haven't really seen them for a bit. It feels like, So, what are some things that you've kind of thought about, Shannon, with, the holidays and just yours and where you're at with yours with it?
Well, I think too, like with holidays, you have everything else in your life becomes more stressful too.
Yeah.
And so it's like the thought of the holiday makes everything in your life more stressful.
Yep.
And you have all these places to be and all these things to do. And so I just try to make sure that if I know that I'm going somewhere at night, that I spend time during the day with the dog.
Yeah.
Or I just try to do normal things that we normally do. So like typical day at Shannon's house would be everyone comes home from work and then we like watch a movie or a TV series or videos on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so like we might just do that before we go to our party and have that time where we just like all sit together and chew our bones and watch an hour of TV or whatever.
Yeah.
I have also been letting my dogs get on the bed before bedtime, which I haven't previously done because my two new dogs have had a problem with being destructive over the course of their lives, and so it's kind of a battle of not letting them fail, and they're really to the point where they're really good. Like Louis has earned the right to be out all the time. He never destroys anything. But the other two dogs I kind of have to watch. So they've been good enough that we can have cuddles on the bed before bedtime.
Yep.
And so that's been kind of an extra fun thing that we didn't really do before December. Yeah. That is like, extra. We get in the bed and it's extra fun for them. Just a little bit of time to do that.
Yeah, I think it is that extra time. Patsy and Caroline is in such funny routines that 9:30 she's ready for bed and she wants to go down to her crate. And I'm trying to wean her out of her crate at night. And so I've set up her bed in our bedroom, and she we've let her on the bed in the past, but she's not. Something just triggers some funniness in her, and so that she just can't sit still. And she's pulling blankets, and she's at a real destructive stage. Yeah,
on the bed is the playtime.
So we've really worked on her just sleeping on her bed at 9:30, and then I put him to bed at 10:30, and Patsy has learned that, just like this has just been since December, because I just feel like we haven't really worked him a whole lot. We, it's just we've done our social media stuff, but we haven't really been adventurous, if you will.
Right.
But Patsy's learned that if she focuses on the cat, then she gets put in her crate. And so I would say probably the last 2 weeks, she gets up on the bed, she lays down, and she's out.
Cool.
Finally, and I think maybe there's hope that she'll be able to sleep out at some point and not mess with the cat. But so Patsy's learning to be up on the bed, and she loves being up on the bed and snuggling. And she's learning just to check out and know that that's her checkout point. And so those are some things that I've added in, for December, and just kind of, we're not going to do anything, but let's all hang out together and kind of be. And I think that we forget that. I think that behaviorally the dogs start doing things that they don't normally do, because we're so busy and focused on everything else, and all these other things are way much more fun, and so they become more destructive. There's new smells on the counter because baking is happening, and people are bringing over food, and there's presents under the tree, and those are valued. Tree. Yeah. Yeah.
You put a real tree in your house, or even if you have a not a real tree, it's still weird.
Yeah. Yeah, and so then they're like, why are these presents so valuable? And then they're, stealing things. And so I think that, just thinking as you listen today as our Christmas podcast is, you don't have to put something under the tree for the dogs, but I think that taking a moment, being the moment with them, and I don't know, just kind of take this time as a reset and commit to them. And it'll help you slow down and decrease your stress of the holidays too, if you just,
because spending time with your pet reduces stress.
It does, and maybe that's that's our message. Is, get rid of the holiday stress and go sit in a corner and sit on the dog bed with your dog, and
and get your cocoa, and snuggle up with the dog, and just have a little relaxed time in the crazy holiday bustle.
Right. Yeah. And so I think, just overall, everybody have a good, safe Christmas, but be in the moment with your dog.